Hello everyone and welcome into Sportsnite. I'm Connor Baechler. I'm here with Hayley Jautakis. And the weekend's over, which means that we have a full Masters recap here for you. It was a very exciting weekend, and I'll get right into it with a little bit of recap. Many thought he would never play golf again. Others thought that his game had been surpassed by the plethora of young stars. But on Sunday at Augusta, after 11 years, Tiger Woods claimed his 15th major championship and won his 5th Masters green jacket. The day began with the leaders teeing off at 9:30 a.m. because of inclement weather forecasted for the afternoon. Italian Francesco Molinari had a 2-shot lead over Woods and Tony Finau as play began. After 9 holes, Molinari had shot even par, while Woods moved to 1 shot back, and Brooks Koepka, Patrick Cantlay, and Xander Schauffele shot up the leaderboard. Everything changed at the famous Amen Corner when 4 players at or near the lead, and not named Tiger, found the water on the par 3 12th hole. From there, it was a battle to the end. At the par 5 15th, Molinari once again found the water, but Woods played it smart and birdied to take a 1-shot lead. The memorable shot came on the 16th, where Tiger hit his tee shot to 3 feet and extended his lead to 2 shots for the tournament. Walking down 18, Tiger Woods just needed a bogey to win the tournament, and after a tap-in, he was Masters champion for the first time since 2005. So it was quite an incredible scene. I know everyone in the golf community definitely had their TVs on and wanted to see if he could get it done. What did you make of a great Sunday at Augusta?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great weekend for golf. I think I heard it broke a record for broadcasting. I think the Masters had the highest rating since like the 80s.
Yeah, great.
So it was a great weekend. That
TV
final
event.
round was really exciting. Like they hit the water, everybody, ooh, it's up in the air at that point. I mean, but a lot of people, you could see even in the crowd, people wanted Tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves a comeback story, and Tiger Woods is that comeback story. He really killed it. He finished the tournament 13 under par, which is crazy since he had just had a back surgery in the last 2 years. He had 2 back surgeries, excuse me. So, I mean, and he has his personal issues. I mean, we all know about that. But I think the first win since 2005, I think he did great. So.
And I think with his legacy, there's this ability to separate kind of what went on off the golf course, what's gone on the golf course. And people that know him pretty well have suggested that even off the golf course the past couple years, he's gotten a little bit better, interacted more with his fans, and become more of a personable individual that people can relate to, maybe. So it's really a nice story. As someone who got into the game really because of the shot on the 16th hole back in 2005 where the ball slowly fell into the cup, that's just a vivid memory that'll live in my head for a long time. It was great to see that magic again.
Yeah, I mean, there's no denying that he's one of the best golfers of all time.
Right.
I mean, he just won his 5th Masters, and he's what, 1 behind Jack Nicklaus?
He's 1 behind Jack
for Masters.
in Masters wins.
Yeah,
now
he
he's
has
3 back from that number
all-time
18.
wins. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Nobody can deny his talent. I think off the course he had some problems, but I mean, he's improved that. You could definitely see his morale over the last few years, and not even making it to the Masters a few years back. I think it kind of humbled him in a way. Everybody couldn't deny his talent, but now he kind of had to build it back up from the ground, and you could definitely see that in the way he handled himself this past weekend.
It was such a the loudest crowds probably you've heard at Augusta. The chants after he'd won, Tiger, Tiger, and it was funny when they showed the instant replay of his shot on 16, and who was right there in the background? Did you catch it? Michael Phelps behind the tee box at the 16th hole. Yeah, he made the trip to watch the final round at Augusta. So clearly a big time event. Aside from Tiger, did anything else in the tournament really stand out to you? What kind of players did you recognize here?
You just mentioned the 16th hole. That was an exciting one this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, we had 2 holes in 1.
Right.
I mean, you had DeChambeau and Justin Thomas both getting on the 16. So, I mean, it's a par 3, but any hole in 1, I'm like, how did that even happen? So that really stood out to me.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
If
anyone gets a chance to go to Augusta, I can only hope that in my lifetime I have one opportunity. I think that 16th hole is kind of the place to set up, and you watch the guys hit on to 15, and then they come through and play that par 3, which has had so many storybook endings over the years.
I think they've had like 22 hole-in-ones on that hole.
Yeah.
Like throughout time. So, I mean, there's not very
else.
many, but 2 in 1 tournament, That's saying something.
And he did it. Tiger won against some of the best players in the world, and I like to see like some new guys. Xander Schauffele, he's a young player. I think his dad's from South Africa. He just the past couple of years, the past year, he's finished in the top 20 of multiple tournaments. He's, I think, #1 in the FedEx Cup rankings. So he's someone that is capable of winning a major going forward. We'll probably see it. Tony Finau, another guy who stood out to me. He has a little short swing. The ball still carries 320 yards. It's something else. So.
What stood out to me was Brooks Koepka. I'm a Koepka fan.
Yeah.
I mean, he won the PGA Championship last year and the
Right.
U.S. Open. He had a lot of potential. He really kept up there with Tiger. He only finished 1 under Tiger in the end. So, I mean, I would like to see what he does the rest of the year.
And last year when he won the PGA Championship, he had Tiger kind of chasing him, and the fans the same thing. And his nerves are much calmer, I think, than the rest of the field.
They call him Mr. Serious a little bit.
Oh yeah. He's not a great interview after the round,
No,
but hey,
no.
it's all about the game.
Yeah,
on the course,
I mean,
so.
he has the talent too, so it's all up in the air.
I think just one last thing to discuss. People are throwing out, is this the greatest comeback athlete or comeback performance we've seen of all time? Just to throw out a couple, we have Michael Jordan. After he went to play baseball, kind of got tired of the Bulls, and then returned from baseball, still was able to win some NBA titles after that. I remember Carrie Strug. Hearing about her. She won the 1996 Olympics for the U.S. women's gymnastics team after terribly injuring her ankle. Had to do the vault and just did an absolutely calm performance and brought them gold. So I don't know if there's anything that stands out to you, but I think it's a cool discussion to have and think about some of these great athletes.
Yeah, I mean, Tiger has to be up there now. I mean, 14 years since his last major win, and to go through the back surgery and everything, and those were some serious surgeries. I mean, it's not some small feat that he just won the Masters 2 years after having that. So I think he's up there in that.
He went to the Champions Dinner in 2017, just 2 years ago, and people said he was having trouble sitting down, getting ready for another surgery over in Europe. Just quite an incredible accomplishment, I think, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So. Well, that's going to do it for us. Thank you for joining us for a little Masters recap. It'll be a whole nother year until we get to another Masters recap, and kind of finishes the spring and pushes us into the summer of sports. We got NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. Can't wait to see where it all goes. Have a great sports night, everyone.